Terre Skincare Health and Wellness Teas. For those of you who have not met me before, my name is Willis, and I am the owner and the founder of Terre Skincare. It's always a pleasure to connect with all of you and to have this opportunity to share my knowledge on health and wellness practices. In 2008, when I launched Terre Skincare, it was my inspiration that guided me to create healthy products that would be a catalyst for a meaningful conversation and positive energy about health, wellness, and holistic skincare. I knew from my many experiences while studying throughout Asia that I wanted herbal infusions to be a key aspect of my company's approach to achieving wellness. No matter where I visited while in Thailand and India, it was customary to be greeted with a cup of tea. I always felt welcomed, and it made me feel as though I'd be well looked after. And I can assure you, when I visited some of the roughest and most remote areas in these countries, being made to feel that I would be looked after, it was quite reassuring. There's something about a nice, warm cup of tea that seems to soothe the body and restore the soul. Tea's been a traditional remedy for centuries, calming the tummy, reducing insomnia, and easing a troubled mind. While Terre Skincare's health and wellness teas offer these benefits, they even act as a caffeine pick-me-up on days when you feel frazzled and you just need a little bit of a boost. When it's just you and a cup of Terre Skincare tea in front of you, all the stress melts away. I like to breathe in the fresh aroma while digesting and really the soothing flavor of the tea. So I'm going to have a little bit now. So good. I wish you could be here with me because I've infused so much tea for this presentation that our showroom and our facility just smells amazing. You know, when my thoughts begin to race and my system's really feeling overworked, I turn to these teas because I know they'll comfort me and I know they're going to look after me as well. In the remote areas I traveled while in Thailand and India, I met individuals whose only source of medicine are the plants. So I was privileged to witness firsthand the many ways to restore health through the application of herbal tea infusions. This experience changed my viewpoint on how I would support my own health-related needs, as well as those of the Terre Skincare client. The origin of steeped herbal teas, it dates back thousands of years ago. Herbal blends were made into infusions, were primarily used for their health-filled benefits. Their functions were to support the body. Herbal teas were brewed more for medicinal reasons, more so than even flavor. So herbal teas were used as a healing application to address moderate conditions such as skin wounds, rashes, and even minor scrapes. They were also used for upset stomachs, oral hygiene, mental health issues, and skin cleansing. Herbal tea infusions were used at the beginning of life, during birthing, and as one transitioned at the end of the life. I know I did that for my mother as she passed away 3 years ago, in bathing her in the teas as she slipped away. When I developed Terre Skincare's health and wellness teas, I focused on developing a purposeful combination of botanicals based on health-related needs of the consumer. The bonus is the pleasant flavor. So there are many reasons why you should turn to Terre Skincare's health and wellness teas to help support you as you strive to be well. Our company's herbal teas help you stay hydrated, they help you to relax, and are easily digested. They even reduce symptoms related to indigestion, autoimmune disease, anxiety, and frazzled nerves. There's many ways to introduce the Terre Skincare Health and Wellness teas into your system. You can drink them as a beverage. So what I recommend is I drink at least 2 to 3 cups a day. For oral health and hygiene, you can use it as a mouth rinse. It really helps in reducing bad breath, and it will actually reduce plaque. You can use it in a neti pot for nasal irrigation, which would be indicated for respiratory disturbances. And if you're not familiar with a neti pot, they all look a little bit different, but this is one that I have. And so what you would do is infuse your tea, pour it into the little pot, place the spout up into the nasal passage, and then you rinse out the nasal passages. It's kind of like jumping in a pool and getting that big rush of water up into your nose, which isn't so pleasant, but I have to tell you that the health benefits are really amazing. For tired or stressed eyes, applying the tea as eye compresses is incredibly soothing. The company offers eye compresses already packaged for your convenience. They come like this. What you would do is place one of the little tea bags into a bowl, pour some heated water into that. Then you would rinse this out, just kind of compress the water out of the little eye compress, and then you would just place that on the eye and relax, put a little bit of our herb-rich balm around the eye and apply it. I also find these to be great if you get a blemish breakout or if you get maybe a rosacea flare-out. They're wonderful. You can also bathe the skin either through topical hydrotherapy or by including the herbal infusions in your bath water. It's lovely to experience, if you've never done this before, as a hair rinse, or to use it on the scalp if there's hair loss from medications such as chemotherapy or due to autoimmune diseases such as alopecia. I'm really sure at this point you're all saying this all sounds amazing and wonderful, but how do I know which Terre Skincare health and wellness tea would be the best for my health needs? So let me start by saying there are innumerable ways to shift the body back into wellness with the Terre Skincare health and wellness teas. So this presentation will provide more general indications to illustrate how they may support you and those you care about. We welcome you to contact us. I love hearing from all of you here at the Terre Skincare office or one of our affiliates who work with our products in their clinics so that we can personalize your selection based on maybe a specific need you have. Within the Terre Skincare Health and Wellness Tea Collection, there are 4 blends: Comforts, Purifies, Rescues, and Supports. I recommend that for any of the conditions I'm about to discuss, it's not only indicated to drink the tea infusion, but it's also important to apply it topically. I'll demonstrate this topical application a little bit later on. So for soothing and calming and reducing inflammation, which is just so prevalent today. We didn't see that much many years ago when I practiced, and I've been in this industry now for over 40 years. It's amazing to be able to say that. But inflammation was just not that prevalent. The Comforts Health and Wellness Tea is what is recommended. Some of the conditions this blend is indicated for would be to calm a nervous stomach, and for conditions such as IBS and acid reflux, or for rosacea, eczema, inflamed acne, and sunburns. During chemotherapy, patients can develop thrush and possibly inflammation in the esophageal lining. So Comforts Health and Wellness Teas has proven to provide extraordinary results in reducing symptoms related to this type of inflammation. This blend is perfect for expectant mothers, post-pregnancy, and for all the skin concerns that can occur with babies. Now for detoxification and cleansing, the Purifies Health and Wellness Tea is recommended. Some of the conditions this blend is indicated for is sluggish bowels, maybe bloating due to constipation, elimination of candida and yeast. Purifies blend is suggested after quitting cigarette smoking or after stopping certain medications. This will help to eliminate harmful toxins. This blend also helps to purify skin pores that are obstructed with oil and waste, such as blackheads. For skin repair and healing, the Rescue's Health and Wellness Tea is recommended for these indications. Some of the conditions this blend is perfect for is post-surgery, both internally and externally, for healing support. It's highly effective for reducing swelling. Rescue's blend is suggested for skin that's been impacted by overexposure to the environment. This blend has been evaluated by medical staff at several hospitals that we're affiliated with, and including Stanford, for aiding the skin during radiation. For skin nutrition and hydration, the Supports Health and Wellness Tea is recommended. Some of the conditions this blend is indicated for is dehydration, or just neglected health. Maybe an individual hasn't been looking after themselves that well, or they've really neglected their skin. It's also recommended for just overall health maintenance. Supports blend is highly effective for reducing racing thoughts and supporting any kind of mental anxiety. This is the only blend that we suggest to drink either iced or warm. So, earlier I talked about drinking Terre Skincare Health and Wellness Tea as a beverage and applying them as topical therapy. Besides all the therapeutic benefits, the teas are suggested because of their cleansing capabilities. The herbs used in Terre Skincare's Health and Wellness Teas contain saponins, which are natural surfactants. It's a natural soapy substance. So I placed some tea in this jar, and you see when I shake it how it foams up, and you can see those natural surfactants and that natural soapy substance. And so because of these cleansing properties of the plants, when you drink the Terre Skincare Health and Wellness Teas, it helps to purify the digestive tract while restoring any kind of gut equilibrium. This in turn reduces harmful bacteria, which can irritate the lining of the digestive system, while restoring the microbiome to the equilibrium. This is the same when applying Terre Skincare teas topically. So to apply topically, you're going to want to moisten a cloth. I would recommend, again, taking a bowl. We have these beautiful Love, Peace, and Joy bowls. I've already infused a little bit of tea here, and then you're just going to pour a little bit of that tea in your bowl. Again, moisten a cloth, and then you're going to apply that through compressions on the skin and on the body. Don't restrict your application just to facial care. Again, if you're experiencing any kind of the esophageal burning or even abdominal issues, you want to apply it directly to those areas. Again, the aroma is amazing, and it just feels really great. Again, you want to not just wipe it on the skin, but you want to press it on the skin. It's great. I also like to moisten cotton squares with tea and then store them in a container. So a lot of times what I do is I've got this nice little container, and then I take some of these cotton squares like this, and I'll pour some tea on there and just let that moisten. And then I can store that in the refrigerator, and that'll stay up for about 3 days. And then when you're ready to do your hydrotherapy, you just take one of your cotton pads, and you might want to pour a little warm water on the pad just to make it a little bit more comfortable on the skin and make it a more soothing experience. But that's just an easy way to have quick access to using the tea for hydrotherapy. If the skin's inflamed, it's clinically recommended to keep those compresses on the tepid or the cool side. You don't want to use them too warm or hot. So now that we've learned all these amazing therapeutic benefits, let's look at the best way to prepare the teas for their maximal health benefits. All of Terre Skincare's health and wellness teas are considered flowering teas. Each distinct blend is a little work of art, unique in its color palette and its unique significance to health and wellness. In our facility here, when we open up the bundles and bundles of these flowered herbs, it is breathtaking, and the aroma is extraordinary. It's really a gift to work with them. Flowering tea should be infused, though, in glass containers that can tolerate hot water. Terre Skincare offers the perfect size glass French press that not only services the tea, but it also provides this stunning presentation. How you present the teas to yourself for self-care, it's really important. It really communicates that you matter. And I promise you that you just can't say that to yourself enough. You matter. The suggested measurements for this 8-ounce glass vessel is going to be 1 heaping tablespoon of the Terre Skincare Health and Wellness Tea Blend to 8 ounces of heated water. So again, this is our French press. What you would do is just pull the press out like that, and then you would take one of the blends, whatever is going to be best indicated for you. The French press comes conveniently with a 1 tablespoon scoop. So you just take that out like that. You see all the beautiful flowers, and then you just place that into your French press. You're going to pour some of the heated water right on top of that, and then just let that infuse. It takes about 5 minutes, that's all. And then what you're going to want to do is place your press on there, and then once the infusion has taken place, then you just press this down, and that'll separate those herbs from the heated water. Since Terre Skincare believes that the presentation is really a key element to communicating that we value ourselves, the company's taken the tea experience to a whole new level of healing. Signature to the Terre Skincare collection is a hand-etched teacup with affirmations of love, peace, and joy. When the body hurts, these positive affirmations bring awareness and choices back into alignment with physical, mental, and emotional well-being. They're stunning. They're beautiful. By sipping your way to health with love, peace, and joy, it affirms you value yourself, and it helps you stay focused on being positive and having a positive, healthy attitude and healthy thoughts. And what better way to holistically support your well-being? So storing the Terre Skincare tea is extremely important. Most of the tea blends have a shelf life of 3 years, maybe longer, during which time it's the healthiest and it's the most flavorful. Even though they don't demonstrate or deteriorate, the flowers and aromas diminish, and the health benefits are reduced. So we request that you honor the plants for their journey from the earth through the hand packaging at our facility to you by keeping the Terre Skincare Health and Wellness teas in their original packaging. The packaging the company uses is an FDA-approved food-grade pouch. It's important to note that placing the tea in direct sunlight or under strong overhead lights, it'll affect the vitality. So it's not recommended. It's also not recommended to store in the pouch in the refrigerator. The best way to infuse the teas, as I stated earlier, is with the French press offered by the company. But I have to say, if your life is as jam-packed as mine, I'm going to give you an easy tip for having ready-made tea. Make ice cubes in a ice cube tray. And so what I like to do is you can get these trays. It has a lid. You can get them at the kitchen store. And I like it because it helps to keep it isolated from other foods. This one's been sitting out a little bit, so I think my ice cubes have melted. But you want to make sure that you make your infusion a little bit stronger than you normally would for a cup of tea. So instead of that 1 heaping tablespoon of the tea, the tea blend to the 8 ounces of heated water, you're going to want to add 2 tablespoons. And so when you're ready to have a cup of tea, you just pull out one of your ice cubes. You can put it in your cup like this, and then just add a little bit of heated water, and then you're ready for a delicious cup of tea. It makes it a lot easier, though there is a beautiful ritual of making that tea in the press and taking the time for that. But again, life is really busy and it's just not always possible to do that. So, you know, the other idea too is to take that ice cube if you wanted to do the hydrotherapy and just place that ice cube in one of the bowls and pour the heated water on there, and you've got instant health experience. So you're ready to sip your way into health? Or maybe you have someone in your life that you'd really like to gift with a Terre Skincare tea, French press, and a Love, Peace, and Joy teacup. They truly make a perfect gift. Remember that whether you're serving our company's teas or gifting them to someone, you and that individual will feel as I did during my travels throughout Asia, welcomed and made to feel as though you will be well looked after. I really thank you for watching the Terre Skincare presentation on health and wellness teas. If you have any questions, we'd love to hear from you. So you can always call our office for support and for guidance. And as you know, we also have a showroom here in Asheville, North Carolina, so we would just love it if you'd come and visit us. As a special gift for watching this presentation, we are offering you a free gift when you purchase any product from our website. There will be what is called a free gift code that you will enter, and that code is all caps T-HEALTH. Under the free gift coupon code, you're going to, again, in all caps, enter T-E-A-H-E-A-L-T-H when you check out. Your gift will be included with your order. I do want to make sure that you note that the offer is only limited to 30 days following the post of this presentation. From all of us at Terre Skincare, cheers to health and wellness.